to you, friends. I'm Autumn Payton for WAFB Plus, and we do have some breaking news for you. You may have gotten that push alert just now, but 2 people are dead and 2 others were taken to the hospital after a shooting near the Mall of Louisiana at Bluebonnet and Picardy Avenue, according to Baton Rouge Police Department. You can read that full story right there on the 9 News app. But just to let you know, Baton Rouge Police did go ahead and add that this was a highly planned and targeted shooting. And according to Sergeant L.G. McNeely with Baton Rouge Police, the shooters pulled up next to the victim's vehicle, opened fire, then got into another vehicle, and that vehicle drove away from the scene. Now, we do have an interview from our Perry Robinson. He spoke with Sergeant L.G. McNeely, so let's go ahead and listen into that.
Around 1:40 p.m. this afternoon, we received a call of a shooting here at Bluebonnet and Picardy. Upon arrival, we found a car that had 4 victims. 2 of the victims been transported to the hospital. 2 other victims have died here at the scene. Now, we want everybody here in the community to know that this is a targeted shooting. We have information of the vehicles that were involved. We have a second vehicle that has bullet holes in it. We know that the individuals that were inside of that car, who we believe to be the shooters, were picked up by a 3rd vehicle. So we know that someone out here saw something. We asking the community to come forward with information. Now, we're going to review cameras that are here in the area in hopes of getting some video surveillance footage that we can review in hopes of finding the perpetrators that are responsible for the shooting. So again, 2 are deceased here on the scene, 2 have been transported to the hospital, and we do know that this is a isolated incident. The individuals that were inside of this car were targeted. There are some situations that are happening in Baton Rouge of individuals having issues and rival groups that are committing violence against one another. So we're asking the community to come forward with those individuals that you know that may be involved, so that we can hold those responsible for this shooting and place them in jail.
Now, Gino, of course, we're just coming off of the deadliest year that we've had, and 2 months already into 2022 is like the same story. What does this say about the trend that we're seeing in Baton Rouge right now?
Well, I can say that we're pushing forward with our investigation. Chief Paul is here, District Attorney Hiller Moore is here. So we're very concerned with the violence that's happening here in Baton Rouge. But there's a certain group of individuals we know that are responsible for the violence. We have our federal task groups, we have state police, we have different law enforcement agencies here in Baton Rouge that are targeting those individuals, and we're holding them responsible. So our actions are making a difference. We're putting people in jail, as you can see, and we will continue to put individuals who are responsible in jail and hold them accountable for these acts. We know the players who might be involved in this. We know the situations that might have occurred most recently in the past, and they may be retaliating against those other individuals who were involved in particular incidents. So yes, we're going to work hard at solving this case. We have all investigators and state partners here working, the Sheriff Department, they're here working. So we're working as a collective group to target the violence here in Baton Rouge.
Hey, Gene, it sounds like you're dancing around trying not to say this is gang related.
Well, we don't say gang related because we know that there's a certain structure that comes with gang. We say that they're group related. They're not as organized. They're loosely fit. So to say that they're gang has a hierarchy. They have a leader, and then they have followers. With this here, these are a group of individuals we know that hang together and they live in certain areas. So whatever issues they may have with another group from a different neighborhood, they deal with their issues in violent acts. So that's why we don't call them gangs, we call them violent groups.
And this area is supposed to be, safe or very populated. This is the mall. What does that say about the community?
Well, it was said that individuals who see that they have problems with another group, they're going to take the opportunity to commit a violent act against them, no matter where they are. Apparently, this other group was here at the mall, and we believe that other faction saw them here, and then when they saw them leaving, that's when they took action in an attempt to shoot at them. So we know there's 3 vehicles involved, 1 here the victim, the shooter, and then the shooters had a 3rd vehicle pick them up. So actually we believe they planned this, and we're going to review all this video surveillance footage here in hopes that somebody saw something. So once we review the video, all the people that are here at the mall, we're going to get the calls, and then from there, we believe we'll be able to take some action against those that are responsible.
And the mall, has it been emptied out?
What? I believe, yes. Some people are still in the mall because they don't know exactly what happened. This happened here at the corner of Bacardi and Bluebonnet.
Can you give us the condition on the two that were taken to the hospital?
Moderate to serious. We know that one individual, he's in surgery now, and then we're able to speak with another individual and believe his injuries at this particular time are moderate.
And then, obviously, we saw that picture you showed us a little while ago, absolutely riddled. Looks like it could be the work of an automatic weapon. Do y'all know at this time, was an automatic rifle of some sort used? I mean, the car was covered in bullets.
Yeah, we can't say right now. It's going to be part of our investigation. We're going to review the shell casings that we will recover here and at the other car, and look at the video surveillance to see what type of weapon was used in this shooting.
Any idea how many? I mean, just looking at how many, rounds were fired this afternoon?
I'm not going to speculate to say how many. We know it was multiple rounds, so I can't say exactly how many. Any other questions?
And you are blocking off some traffic, right?
Yes. This is a crime scene here, so we're going to canvass the area and collect all the evidence. We're going to go and meet with the mall and individuals we feel who have the camera system and see if they have some video for us to review.
So no telling how long this area is going to be blocked off?
Can't say. Can't say. We have witnesses that we're going to speak with, and then we'll proceed with the investigation in the hopes of getting all the information we need to push forward to make an arrest.
So there were four people that were shot at. Two are dead and two are victims, correct?
At this time, yes.
Okay.
We know now we are checking the hospitals to see if there are any others that might have went to the hospital by private vehicle. We don't know for sure, but at this particular time, what we do know, there are 2 deceased here and 2 that were transported by EMS to a local hospital.
Any idea of how many shooters? Just
don't know yet.
Okay.
Do you know how many people was affiliated with the other group who initiated the attack?
We don't know. We don't know any of that just yet.
Anybody harmed at the local restaurants or anything?
No.
And 3 vehicles, 1 for the victims and then 2 for the people who started, and they used the other one to get.
That's what we believe. We have 2 vehicles here. The victim, another vehicle we believe to be the suspect vehicle, and we know that they fled the scene some kind of way. The only other way that they can leave is somebody picking them up. But the one important thing we want the community to know that this is a targeted, isolated incident.
Now, that was that interview with Sergeant L. Jean from Baton Rouge Police Department. Now, like I said, you can read that full story right there in the 9 News app. And like he said, both Chief Murphy Paul and District Attorney Hiller Moore were both at the scene just gathering information and getting a gist of what is going on. You can read that full story right there in the 9 News app. Now, let's go ahead and turn your attention over here. This is a map of the area, just giving you a look at what things are looking like. But this is that area of Bluebonnet and Bacardi. So that's around the Baton Rouge General Hospital, J. Alexander's, Pluckers, a lot of popular businesses in that area. So that area right now is still closed. That intersection of Bluebonnet and Bacardi is still closed. While police are still investigating things. But let's go ahead and turn your attention over here to I-10 at Bluebonnet Boulevard. This is what traffic is looking like right now, not too backed up. Still flowing pretty well in spite of everything that is going on, but it is a little bit before 3:30. But this is what traffic is looking like in that Bluebonnet area from the interstate. So not much to worry about in that area right there. But you can always come on over to the First Alert Traffic Center right here on the 9 News app so that you can go ahead and see what areas to avoid. As you can see, things do back up at around this time. So just be careful of any heavy congestion that may come from that intersection being closed. But no reports of any heavy volume going on right now. But if there is, of course, we will keep you up to date in the 9 News app. And of course, as anything else develops from this, when we learn more, when police give us more details, of course, we will let you know those details in the 9 News app.